So we've got a couple of things to talk about before we dive into today's episode, some of which are meta, some of which are relevant to this episode, but essentially, things are really broken right now, so I'll sort of try and describe what the hell is going on. So the current build I'm using is an old developer's version, so not even the public release and not even the current developer's version, the old developer's version for an old version of CK2, which... So essentially I'm playing on the pre-Holy Fury developers only release on an old CK2 patch. So not only is the mod itself out of date, it's also the wrong version for the version of the game I'm playing on, which happens to be the old version of the game. So it's very complicated. Now, it also means that if I want to play the other series going on the channel, I have to roll the game forward, and then when I want to play this one, I have to roll it back, and then I have to do some other crap as well. So it's getting out of hand, right? This new patch has basically killed things. But, and this is what's relevant here, the Great Wonder system, and someone pointed out this comment yesterday, but I've already beaten you to it because I've already started working on it. The Great Wonder system is actually really cool, and I think it's Great Works specifically, which is why it's more appropriate. I kind of want to redo the whole Numidium thing, and I've already started work on it with the Great Works system in mind. So, for this series, I'm adjusting how we were going to do things a little bit, just because I don't want to go down the path I had planned out before. Instead, I'm going to try and use the Great Works system and implement that with Numidium, because it makes way more sense, right? And plus, it lets you actually customize it as well, gives some flexibility with it, and I think that'd be a lot cooler, because the Dwemer are all about making great works. I think this is like the perfect thing for us. So for me not to use it, just because I'm using an old version of CK2, seems just completely wrong. I want to give it the best chance it can have, right? So that's definitely something we're going to do. But it also means that the story that maybe we had planned, the story we were playing out, the things we were planning on doing, building the second Numidium, that's old school. Why the hell would we do that? And also, I kind of thought to myself, this is before, this is before, you know, essentially Tiber Septim lost Numidium, right? The second one still exists, or the first Numidium is still kicking around somewhere. The Mantella still exists, or the Totem of Tiber Septim, I think it was called in Daggerfall, still exists. That's, at this time frame, you know, there was no major war, there was no, what was his name? The Underking? I don't remember his real name. Arcturus? I don't remember. This won't have happened. None of that shit will have happened. So Numidium is literally just sitting around gathering dust somewhere in the world. So that's what we're going to do. Instead of building Numidium, that's rubbish, that's nonsense. It doesn't make any goddamn sense why we build ourselves another 200-foot, you know, brass titan, or 1,000-foot brass titan. Why not just use the one we've already got, which is going to be kicking around somewhere in this dude's empire we've just grabbed? Obviously, this was not, I wasn't expecting, I did accidentally conquest the whole of Tamriel. That was not expected. But, you know, it's also opened the door to, I think, a much better opportunity. Okay, I wanted to look for this very briefly, but in lore, we're just told that Numidium was stored in what's called the Hall of the Colossus, near Rimmen. Just so happens, last episode, we happened to conquest Rimmen, and it also just so happens that the devs have beat me to it. There's actually already the Colossus. It's here. It already exists. So we've just basically got to dig around in this place and put Numidium back together, essentially, from the old pieces, and then come up with this power supply, which is basically what we're doing anyway. Spoilers, we've got Ethereum kicking around ready to go. So rather than build second Numidium, I'm going to cross this out a second and replace that with rebuild first Numidium. I'll actually leave all this in as well. I kind of figured maybe I would remove it, because we're going to use the Great Wonders feature instead of the Great Works feature. But, you know, I'll leave both in. If you want to build yourself a fresh Numidium, you build yourself a fresh Numidium. We, however, are going to rebuild it because, you know, I can't actually do anything to do with Great Works in this version of CK2. So, instead, we've got something that makes way more sense. That's ironic. Makes way more sense than what I had going on before here. So, as far as I'm concerned, the timeline right now is Tiber Septim never put Numidium back together and died a crippled old man when we slew him in cold blood. We essentially stopped him before he could move on to doing anything like that. Maybe they never actually discovered how to make the Mantella this time around, the actual power source for Numidium, and just sort of left it to rot. So first thing we've got to do is, A, did we ever get Keening in the end? I feel like we never actually got Keening, did we? Right, let's take a look here. We've got Sunder, Wrathguard, which Sunder we don't have equipped because we've got a fancy Ethereum Volendrung now. We never got Keening. What happened to it? Did it ever come back? Let's take a look here. They've still got it quite nicely hidden. And honestly, yeah, no, Keening, no, it's gone. It's definitely gone. Okay, well, they've got that hidden. I assume Vivek has put it somewhere secret, somewhere safe, in his prison pocket. Meanwhile, we want to track down something way more impressive anyway. let's go and find Numidium, because all the pieces are going to be around Tiber Septim's empire rotting somewhere. So Numid... Okay, so we've got Perfidious, Lord of Colossus. I'm going to assume Colossus by name, Colossus by nature. In fact, does have the body of Numidium right there. One of the 3 pieces of Numidium gifted to Tiber Septim by the Tribunal as part of an armistice agreement. Well, it worked, because he, didn't conquest much of Morrowind. He actually never got to Vardenfell. Although, ironically, it's now Tamriel on Vardenfell because of us. So, that one is wet. That's actually in Colossus. Well, that works out pretty well. Then we've also got, the Prince of the Rim actually has one as well. So, he's got the head of Numidium. He's also got a whole bunch of other crap. He's got the Hangagons of where? Of course, yes, of course. Western Corridale, of course. The Reinforced Chest as well, which stops people... Oh, shit. So that stops people stealing stuff. Which could be an issue because he's got the head of Numidium. I don't know if it would fit into a chest, I'm going to be honest with you. It is a 1,000-foot tall, brass giant. So I'm not entirely sure it would fit inside a Reinforced Chest, but it is reinforced, which is Tamulok. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on that one. And of course, we've also got Emperor Adrian Amici. Right, and he's, I assume, got, yeah, funnily enough, the legs of Numidium. Now, there are no other pieces to Numidium. There's not like the toenails of Numidium or whatever. Those are it. So as long as we can grab all of those up quickly. Now, like I said, unfortunately, let's mark them all as special interest as well. The holders of Numidium. We'll be taking those back. Thank you very much. Who are you? Numisius. Close. You almost got me there. Right, so we'll put those as special interest. Now, I want to mark some other characters as special interest too. First and foremost, we're going to mark Vivek as special interest. I feel like we need to be taking a bit more of an active role in peering into the outside here. What about, like, the King of High Rock? Because they seem very, very powerful right now. High King Liam the Drunkard of High Rock. Say nothing about the fact that he's using the Celtic face pack. Valenwood, I don't think it's really necessary. What about Alinor? Now, you got to bear in mind, we haven't wiped out the Imperials. They've hidden in elsewhere, that's very true, but they've also head down to Pyandonia, don't forget. We've got Colovian... I just don't know how this has happened. It's incredible, but I don't know how it's happened. We've got a bunch of Maorma 8 Divines worshippers. That's so strange. And then we've also got, like, other Colovians as well. What is their culture? So it's almost entirely 8 Divines down there now. And Colovian culture has assimilated the Sea Elves. That'd be great if we could kick, like, all of men down to just this random crappy island in the middle of the sea. That'd be incredible. That's what I want to do with my life. Argonia formed as well, which a lot of you pointed out. I don't think they're worth really paying much attention to. They're no one's problem. Let's be honest. They're just living their life down there. So first things first, how much gold have we got? 3,788. So we could go after... wait, are they all the same house? Ah, they're all related. Ah, so House Amici, famously, of course, in-law, keepers of the pieces of Numidium. That's not true, don't look it up. Okay, so let's see if we can... Oh, so this dude has the lockbox, right? Yeah, so I don't think we can steal from him. We can always try it. I think first things first, taking it from Lord Perfidious of Colossus. Now, I think also revoking Rimmon as well. And actually, wait, is he Dwemer? No, he's not. Okay, we're just going to revoke this all. Obviously, we are. We'll move the Colossuses down there. Let's move the Centurions down. And let's just... maybe put a little bit of threat on, because he might say no to this. I doubt he will, but, if we stand there and look fairly angry. Oh, is he gearing up for war or something? Superior ebony armor, I didn't even know existed. Man, that's quite powerful. Obviously not as good as the Daedric stuff, but that's pretty impressive. Amulet of Domination. I feel like he's preparing for something. Speaking of preparing for something, I'm prepared for this entire episode to be nothing but friggin' rebellions again. Oh, God. Right, okay, send in the clowns. Right, let's get rid of Bleakwind of all places. What the hell have we got Bleakwind? Alright, let's set this to, I don't know, Anvil's got to have pretty good supply, right? Or maybe, like, Kvatch is around here somewhere. Yeah, Kvatch, probably. Kvatch is a little more on the way as well, so let's do that again. Right, Kvatch, raise them up. Okay, there we go. Right, let's move everyone over. They are going to catch those, but it doesn't matter too much, to be honest. How many they got? They got 9,000 men. My God, these rebellions are going to get out of hand so quickly. We're still proselytizing. Yep. Oh, no, we're actually not. Okay. Let's go religions. We haven't checked the religion map mode in ages. We've almost completely displaced the 8 Divines worship from Skyrim. So the Thalmor would be pretty pleased about that one. Cultures as well. We're doing okay on the culture front. It's not as fast as I would have expected, seeing as, we've got foreign enclaves, or the AI seems to put foreign enclaves in everywhere. Similarly, we can also do, like, the upgraded ones, like the full-on genocide. I'm kind of surprised this is taking so long. Right, let's go proselytize in... I guess whatever province rebels, we'll just go for those. So such then. They are Cult of Malakath, so we will try and knock those guys down a peg. And we'll also just check out our revolt map risk, because I think Numidium is fairly important. I don't particularly want too many distractions from just random old cults firing off. Well, that took no time at all, thank you. Oh, she's a Dremora Kynaz that we made with Wabberjack. Of course we did. That's a sentence I never thought I'd ever hear in the, oh, Christ. That's 19,000 now. Okay, we might actually have to move the Centurions away from Rimmon. 22,000 men. I mean, that'll be fine as long as they can get there in time, as long as we lead the troops. I think we're going to be absolutely okay. One less monster to worry about. Well done. Kill those lycanthropes, the filthy creatures. Alright, this is good. This will wipe them out. They don't stand a goddamn chance. Now, if we could quickly... There's no way to speed up proselytization, is there? It's not like I can't just blast it with a spell or something. Definitely doesn't look like it. Summon Plague sounds incredible, though. Holy shit, that sounds like the type of thing we should be hitting this guy with. I'm gonna launch a plague at his capital. A plague on both your houses. On just your actually one house, I guess, because they're all house Amici. Let my enemy die of disease. What did that do? Oh, there we go. We can just give people syphilis. Well, I mean, you can in real life. I wouldn't recommend it, though. It tends to be frowned upon a little bit. It's not very conventionally, it's not really down to social convention. Superior Khajiit blade added to a treasury. They're all armoring up a little bit, aren't they? Like, the actual Emperor gets himself some fine ebony armor and an amulet of domination. This dude's got himself a fancy little Khajiit sword. Right, get out. Okay, so, let's put the levies down, which we already have. Let's get to revoking. So I'm going to take all of these. Now, I have also modified it so that rather than having the site in Alftand for, which you would need to build a fresh Numidium, this one instead, if we want to rebuild it, we have to have the Dwemer Foundry in Rimmon, specifically in the Lordship of Colossus, which it should be in. Oh shit, it will need to be Dwemer. God damn it, more genocides. It's a classic Friday night for Rkungtunch. Right, revoke it all. He's going to say yes, and he'll probably flee actually to his, to, I guess, the Emperor's court, the Imperial Emperor. Oh, it's his son is the Emperor. I think I pointed that out last episode. Yeah, I remember now. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to be taking all of this. So yeah, sorry about this. And then we're, hopefully, I mean, I'd like to take his... Could we, hang on, bear with me here. Could we steal his chest first? So that way he's not protected from theft attempts. Does it protect itself? Ironic, even in death. So let's get out of here. Let's finish the revocation here. So Duchy of Sagos, thank you very much. And then we've also got the Duchy of Dunkinthi, thank you. Fighters Guild. Oh god, we're way over now. We're gonna dish this all out to another Dwemer ruler besides Rimmon, which we'll obviously keep for ourselves. We could also revoke the Lordship of Colossus. I imagine they're all just gonna piss off though. So first things first, before we do that, let's send in the Thieves Guild. What's the difference? I've never understood that. Let's send in the Thieves Guild to go and grab the body of Numidium. I don't know how the hell they're going to carry it. It's a fairly sizable unit. I imagine it's just in the halls of his capital, but this is sort of the problem with CK2, right? And this is kind of, I guess, what they were trying to fix with the Great Works thing, is that if you get this, like super powerful artifact, or like, say, for example, in the base game, you can't really represent giant things through the artifact system. You have to, like, do, say, the Blast Furnace modifier on a province. So the body of Numidium doesn't really make sense. Like, we're not only going to send the Thieves Guild, we're going to send every thief who's ever thieved anything ever to go and carry it home. After going through several contracts, I've arranged a meeting with the rep of the Thieves Guild. They claim their organization can easily obtain the body of Numidium. Easily questionable. I guess we're just, I don't know, stealing the key to the storeroom? Well, holy shit, there we go. Consider it a gift. A gift that should be rightly rewarded for nothing. We've had this before, haven't we? What did we steal before? Was it Wrathguard? So that's a quality 10 artifact. I feel like we should pay a pretty penny for that. I think that's just a bug from where I'm playing the, like I said at the start of the episode, the developer's version of the wrong version of CK2. So it's kind of on its last legs here. Nice, okay, so that is the body of Numidium. It was a little bit too easy to get her. It's a little bit straightforward. Is there any way we could just throw him in prison, right? Surely, why can't we imprison him? We need a valid reason. I suppose we could antagonize him and then just take the artifact off of him when he's in prison. We can seize it. It'll piss off our vassals. But it also wouldn't cost us the 4,000 gold to steal. Let's say that. How much gold are we making? 117 gold per month. I guess it wouldn't take that long to just save up, huh? Debase the mints. Right, okay, what have we got? We want to find ourselves a lovely Dwemery boy/lady, whoever's got the highest stewardship. Nevith, my dude, you may have Rimmon, but not actual... You can have the Rim, but not Rimmon. My dude, I'm not... No, I'm not... I want to give him that. Okay, we're going to have to land him first, aren't we? Darkor, here you go. You can have Darkor. You can have Dunsinthi and Sagos. I don't want any of those. Sagos as well. Alright, there we go. Nice. So Rimmon is still ours. Now, we also want to revoke, like I said, the Lordship of Colossus, because that's where we want to build our big old Dwemer Foundry for recombining the pieces of Numidium. Now, what we want to do, I think, is, once again, raise our revolt risk. Fantastic. Convert provincial culture. Slaughter them to the last. Rimmon will be Dwemer. Commander, You know what to do. My god. Now, we should probably also bring our marshal, our scary Dremora Kynaz back over to Rimmon there to try and enforce martial law. Nice, okay. King of Chadin, welcome on board. So we've got one piece. That's good. And we also need a fair amount of Ethereum to make the actual power source. So the power source is going to be an Ethereum dynamo. Now, so the other parts of the dynamo in lore is souls. So the Dwemer would famously harvest up souls. I think it was Falmer they were supposed to have harvested up to put into their machines, which is why whenever you kill a Dwemer machine in any of the games, you get yourself like a little soul gem out of it. So we're gonna have to find a way to empower this Numidium with some sort of powerful soul, but I haven't really got anyone in mind yet. So if you guys have got any suggestions, let me know. Right, so what have we got then? We could assassinate this dude, and I guess to just keep going to war, try and pushing him back. Like I said, this should be, I think, our first goal along with building Numidium is getting rid of the Cyrodiilic Empire, pushing all the men down to Pyandoni. That's now my personal goal, even if we're not going to do much of it in the campaign. Conquer Morrowind. Oh my god, because he has. Well, that's crazy. Conquer Valenwood. It's just conquering his provinces in Valenwood. Obviously, it won't give us the whole thing. I think if we assassinate him, although we want to save up money to steal the other part of Numidium, don't we? Oh, good, an Elm Civvy Uprising. Right, okay, well, I was wondering how much gameplay we'd get in this episode. Turns out, not much at all. Well, we lost the trait Brave, but we also gained 2 bunches of stuff. What have we got? The Circle of Omnipotence sounds incredible. I don't know what the hell that is. I think we've had it before, and I never checked what it did. Where is it? Circle of Omnipotence. We got too much stuff. I think now's the time we need to start. Oh, we could sell artifacts. Right, okay, that's probably a better idea. Circle of Omnipotence gives... Oh, wow. Greatly reduces the chance of successful plots against the character who holds it. It also gives a bunch of different stats. What ring have we got equipped, then, that we could potentially get rid of for that? Warlock's ring is also pretty good in terms of stat boost. We've got the Ring of Lordship that gives Vassal Opinion +10 and Stewardship +3. That's quite hefty. What other ring have we got? Apparently we've got another one equipped. Oh, of course, the Ring of Hersine. Shit. Oh, God, is it time for our daily attempt to not be a dirty werewolf anymore? Fingers crossed, please. I really want to equip a... How do you succeed that? I'm starting to think it's not even possible, because every single time we've had that, and we've done it... What, years? Like, years and years we've been trying to succeed in this event. I'm going to go look it up. This is absurd. In conclusion, we'll have to wait till next time the decision's available to find out. It's been some time since our settlers first broke ground in the Imperial Isle with the aim of rebuilding a flourishing populace. Nice, okay. So, depopulated province has been removed, and now we've fully converted it up to... Oh, look at that. That looks nice. That's very, very nice. So, we've actually removed the depopulated province. We've also got a lycanthrope infestation, which isn't much of a surprise. Actually, kind of might be our fault. We've got a lot of other stuff that we may want to give away here, too. What else do we control that we don't really want? Skull, Temple... kind of want to keep all of these. Oh, we definitely don't want this one. What the hell is this? A random shithole in Valenwood there. That one's called Arenthia. Here you go, my friend. For you, the province of Arenthia. Right, okay, there we go. Nice. Siege of Dorissus. We're going to have to run all the way up here and quickly kill these elves. I really want to find out about this beast form, because it's really, really irking me now. Like, what else could you need beyond what we've got to control it? Maybe you have to be, I don't know, a member of the Companions? I'm not sure about that. That doesn't seem right. Hey, there we go. So we've actually managed to convert another province there. Let's quickly move him over to wherever has this high revolt risk, I guess. So we've got a lot of places sort of in this area. Is that south of Cheydinhull? We've got a couple of different pockets up in Skyrim. You know what? I'd rather finish off Skyrim entirely to start off with, to be honest with you. So let's move him up to Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead. Right, there we go. Let's get rid of that one. Nice. Okay, so in theory, that should hopefully be the last 8 Divines Uprising we get in Skyrim, because then the most annoying ones, because obviously we have to march all the way up here. Same thing applies to Morrowind. I'm not sure I really want Morrowind, but... Oh, saying that, it's old... Resdane is like classic Dwemer territory. Why would we not want this? This is like home ground. We should be really happy to have this stuff. What am I saying? Right, okay, these are... I mean, ghost fleets seem a bit pointless at this stage. That little... Do not speak of me of obligations and duties. Right, can we get Beast Form? Right, here we go. So apparently it's more or less entirely dependent on your traits. So if you have things like patient, humble, etc., you're more likely to be able to more fully control your beast form. Our guy, Imperator Rkungtunch, not really. Let's be honest, that's never going to happen. So we can try again, and we can basically just keep trying until eventually we will, you know, succeed. But yeah, no, it's not going to happen. We're just going to have to keep chipping away at that every episode and kind of hoping for the best, really. So, all we're waiting on now, then, is Rimmon to depopulate, or the Imperials to be massacred, so that we can convert over to Dwemer, build the foundry, stick the piece of Numidium together. Speaking of which, we've got 2,700 gold. I think it's around 4,000, right, to steal a quality 10 artifact, because I think that's how the system works. It's depends on the actual tier of the artifact rather than like your monthly upkeep or something. I might be wrong on that one. But because it's not working, I think 4,000 gold per piece is it's a fair deal. So we are going to save up a little bit more. Now we can... Oh no, my fox. My poor fox. Become charitable. Absolutely not. Okay. So what I was just about to say before that fox rudely died before I could sell it is let's actually sell some stuff here and try and help fund the Numidium project. So let's sell, I don't know, silver ring. I don't want that shit. Oh, 25 gold. Wasn't even worth the effort. Right, sell another artifact. Let's just go for the more expensive looking ones. I don't really care about the rest. Ebony ring. That's got to sell for something. 50 gold. Really? Double the price of a silver ring? This could take me a very long time. Hang on. Alright, 4,000 gold. There we go. So with a little bit of artifact selling and a little bit of just... Okay, 90% waiting for taxes to roll in. We're ready for the next piece here. So, Vivek is definitely not one of these dudes. Okay, so this guy has Head of Numidium. Now, again, Reinforced Chest, I think, may fuck things up here. Resilient against theft attempts on non-worn artifacts. Oh, God, that's even worse. Unless he's wearing the Head of Numidium, at which point, how are you still alive? Oh, why can't we steal from him, though? Oh, my God, he needs to be landed to steal from him? Oh, God damn it. Okay, oh, shit. What the hell am I supposed to do now, then? Grant him a landed title? Remember that time I took Rimmon away from you? Hey, do you want it back? That's dumb. We could give him, like, Shea Gorad. Just put him all the way up in Morrowind? Yeah, fuck it. That'll do. Alright, now we can steal from him. Excellent. Numidium's back where it belongs in Morrowind, but we are going to take it away. Hang on. So, the chest protects against non-worn artifacts, and he's got the chest equipped. But let's steal the chest first. So, send in the Kimono Do it. Surely they've got it. Thank you very much. So, now we've stolen his chest. That was 500 gold for that. My God. So, it is a flat amount, right? Because it'd be very, very mathematically unlikely that our monthly balance times a specific amount would equal 500. So, we'll try again with that one. So, steal another artifact. Head of Numidium. Where is it? Excuse me? There it is. Head of Numidium. Hire the Kimono. Do it. 500 gold. 500 gold. That's so cheap. Is it just a flat 500 gold per artifact? As I recall, was Wrathgone and Sunder? They were really expensive though, weren't they? Price well paid at any rate. Right, so let's take a look then. So we've got Head of Numidium. We've got the Body of Numidium. That's 66% more Numidium than we had last episode, so I'll take it. We should also equip... Can we actually... Oh, it's kind of a special item. I don't think we've ever had anyone steal anything from us, so I don't think we need it too much. Could put the Amulet of Kings on Numidium. Well, that sounds like it could be awesome. Maybe that is one big soul gem, huh? Right, okay. This is... They don't know anything by themselves, because they're just giant hunks of machinery, just... you know, completely unpowered by themselves. So I thought it would be best if we didn't get any bonuses or anything like that either. I guess our last target is then Emperor Adrian the Gracious of Cyrodiil. If we can get him in prison, we could just steal it, or we could just, you know, revoke it from him. Or we can apparently just try and steal it again. We haven't got any money, though. How can we fund that? Now, I want to approach this from a couple of other fronts as well. So the other thing we need to do if we want to make the power source is have... We have an Ethereum crest. We need a crest. We have 1,000 gold. We need more Ethereum than that, though. Spoilers. So... the issue was that bloody... Yeah, that was it. They flipped over from Dwemer culture, didn't they? I saw one comment that said they're like whack-a-mole. You kill one and one pops up. That's very true. Because now we've got Nords who, you know, say that they worship Dwemer, but clearly they just haven't got the skills for it, these goddamn half-breeds. Can we revoke this without... Oh, it's going to piss everyone off, though, because it's our culture. What if we wipe out a whole family? Yep, I mean, that's how it's going to have to happen. Okay, send them in. Send in the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, we can't afford it. Oh, yeah, of course we can't afford it. We've got no money, you idiot. So we're going to have to keep these ones for ourselves, personally, I think, just to ensure that they remain Dwemer for a while. So we've got to take that one back, and then we've also got to take, so Bleakwall is fine. Oh no, Bleakwall is not fine. Bleakwall's also not Dwemer. So let's mark these two as special interest as well, as people that, you know, are once again in the way for Numidium. My God, we're getting close, though. We are getting very, very close. All we need is a power source and the other component. We've done it. So next episode, we might have this boy built. That would be awesome if we could get it turned around that quickly from nothing to everything. Oh of course, we've got to build the foundry in Rimmon as well, so we're still waiting on the depopulation. So there's still a little bit more to go yet. Well, third time's a charm. Here we go. Let's see if we can become a beast lord. I say third time's a charm this episode, obviously. Yep, no. What a shocker. Still can't control it. Okay, so let's quickly head over here, see if you can be assassinated now. If not, I guess we could just plot to kill her, right? In fact, why don't we start plotting to kill her kids? So plot to kill. How long until she's... 39-year-old marrying a 9-year-old. Now, I'm crunching the numbers in my head there, and that doesn't add up if they're expecting an heir. Oh, is it matrilineal? She's just doing it for show, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Right, okay. So this kid is going to die very, very quickly. I think that Princess Miladian... Is that my daughter? Princess? Why is she called Princess? I have no idea. Oh, because it's a principality? Okay, fair enough then. This is nonsense. Let's ignore it. I'm not... We've got enough things to worry about rather than pissing off all of us. Oh my god, she's converted back to Nord as well. Oh, sheer point was the one that's important. Well, it's still not ideal, obviously, so let's take her out. So, assassinate her while we're killing off the others in the background. Right, we've got enough money now. I think it's 500 gold for a Duke, isn't it? So, hire the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, 750. Wow, okay. Take her out. Nice, she's gone. Alright, so, this kid is next in line. Oh, shit, we split it. We still got to kill them both, though, because it's still part of the same family. After that, it should come back to us, right? It should just follow standard CK2 mechanics. There we go. All I had to do was unpause, and now he's going to go for a little trip. And hopefully that'll be the end of him. Nice. That kid sounded surprisingly grown up. You're so grown up for your age. Ah! Alright, we could try and assassinate him again. Is it worth saving up, or is it just worth launching the plot immediately? Oh my god. Prince Thoric II. Very much not liked. They call it the Wilds for a reason. And I'll be taking that back now. Thank you very much. No more nonsense Nords in the way of Numidium. Sheerpoint is definitely under a Dwemer. You know what? You seem very Dwemery. I trust you. Here, have Corvian. Have the whole thing. Right, nice. Balance has been restored. Then we just need Bleakwall. And then obviously to build our foundry in Rimmen as well. So let's quickly head over to Bleakwall. Hello, my friend. How many... Oh, shit. How many family members has she got? Oh, only 3. Okay, excellent. So it's the same situation then. So we'll plot to kill your youngest brother, I guess, because in theory we'll have enough gold before we get to him to have assassinated the other ones. Oh, shit. He's kind of well-liked. Or, well, not massive. In fact, nobody cares about him, which is more of the problem. It's like, why would I want to kill him is the real question. Right, send gifts out, and let's get the Spy Master in Anselvund, I guess. Right, okay, what are we looking at now? 217%. In the meantime, we've got 800 gold now, so we'll go back to... She's crying blood. I saw the face of God and he was crying. He's going to be crying in a second. Get dusted. Oh, God. Get out of the way. Oh, and we're killing the other one as well. Excellent. She's gone. And we've burnt a trade post to the ground. That'll teach you. Oh, whoa. What's this? Flames and death. Oh, shit. Detained and revealed my involvement under torture? What do you mean? Well, it's 300% now. Now that he's a ruler, obviously a lot more people hate him because he has a whole court of people worth hating. His sister, I think, also wants to kill him as well. Hoki is hiring men for an attack against me. Hoki Septim. Tiber's grandson has come back for vengeance. I feel like we should wipe out House Septim. Who's left? Friddlejeth Septim. They're pretenders. They're a different line now. And then Hoki is the last actual pretender to the Septim dynasty. Did they actually make a bloodline? I never did check. No, they didn't. Blood of Bravillus. Wow, incredible. Tiber Septim didn't even get a bloodline out of all of that. That's so strange. Excellent. Baron Tatchis has said word that the carriage Baron Heimbar is travelling in will soon suffer an unfortunate accident. Goodbye. Failure. We'll have to try again. God fucking damn it. Hey, there we go. In good news, though, we've killed a bunch of locals. Right, and then we'll also resettle province. And now we can actually start rebuilding, right? Let me see if I can find it here. So it should be in Colossus. But seeing as we don't own it, I'm not sure how that would work. It's definitely not here. Okay, so it should be in Colossus, right? Somewhere here. Dwemer Foundry. There it is. Okay. So we need the Animonculary, which we need the Dwemer Mage Quarters. So there we go. We'll quickly build that one first. This is going to take ages. This is how it's supposed to be. But, you know, funnily enough, building a 1,000-foot brass god takes a while. Oh, we can control our beast form in the meantime. On my favourite activity to do. Let's go out into the wilds, roll out in the mud for it, and then give up. Incredible. I just love that out of everything that he's done, you know, resculpted an entire race, basically made himself immortal, overthrown everybody, you know, defeated Tiber Septim in one-on-one combat, beat Vivek a couple of times, obviously got beaten by Vivek a couple of times, but also pushed back Vivek. The one thing he can't do is stop being a furry down in his heart. Right, so we got 966 gold. The plot is still firing against him. He's just getting very, very lucky. So if we assassinate her, in theory, that means more people will join the plot because he'll then become a duke. So he'll have more land under him and more people who will want him dead. Hi, the Dark Brotherhood. Sweet mother and mother. She's gone. Excellent. Okay, so is that going to increase? That's what I was after. Also, our name just got bigger, so some people are conquering stuff. Oh my god, we're moving back into High Rock. Don't do this. Kaboom. 1000% plot power as well. Nice. Okay, so that's the last obstacle to actually starting to build. Oh, come on. Okay, round 2. Like I was saying, that's the last obstacle to us actually being able to build new... Lose the trait just. Oh, come on. Right. Finally. This guy's the last obstacle to us actually being able to build new... I give up. I give up. Who needs it? Who needs a transformer when we've got apparently immortal Heimvar? We'll just send him up Vivek instead. For fuck's sake. So now he's in hiding. I think pretty much the only way we can get him is with the Dark Brotherhood, right? They've not failed us once yet. I trust them. Get him. Is the immortal Heimvar going to remain immortal forever? No. Turns out all we needed was the Dark Brotherhood. Right, so nice. This should be back to ours again. Bleak wall. Nord? Oh, for fuck's sake, they're everywhere. They're like rabbits. Okay, we might as well just give these away. If we ensure it goes to maybe a Dwemer who's already got children, or maybe marry him off. That's also a good idea. So grant landed title, the Duchy or Principality of Anselvund. There we go. Let's also arrange marriage immediately so that he doesn't get married to a goddamn Nord idiot. Right, she'll do. No? He'll do. She's 6. She passed childbearing age. What do you mean? Oh god, shit. We're gonna have to marry him to a... Wait. She's unmarried, but... Did you see that? Hang on, she's available for marriage, but she's in an interracial marriage. I won't question it. What about this Kainaz? No? Prestige effects, skills of... Oh, just don't screw this up again. Don't end up with another... Oh my god. Another Dwemer on the throne of these very important sites. The Webberjack? Why didn't you say so? Riddled Thar... Oh, good, that's not me, thank god. I was going to say, I haven't annoyed the cats yet, to my knowledge. We have, however, annoyed yet another chicken. So... We are now in a position whereby we can build Numidium's power source after we've put down that other building, right? Yeah, no, that's it. Oh my god, I thought we'd lost another one. That's fine. Just got to have enough gold, got to finish that building. That'll take us no time at all when we're overseeing construction with our schematic. We should be able to get that done all of about 5 minutes. Then, Numidium's power source. Then, Numidium. Then, Vivek. You're getting squished, my son. Our immortal enemy, Vivek. He's done for. Oh, and of course, yeah, we still got the Septim Dynasty to deal with. You know what? We're done with you guys. We've already beaten you. Just get out of here. Come on. Let's not make this... Oh. Interesting. He might be harder than I thought. You know what? I'll let him have that one. I was going to assassinate him again, but you know what? I think he deserves at least a try at an invasion. Thank you all for watching. We're going to leave this one here, but hopefully I've sated those of you who wanted to see a little bit of Numidium action. 2 out of the 3 pieces. We've got the sites. We've got Nord's gone. We've got a Septim back. Vivek waiting patiently. Cyrodiilic Empire gonna fall. It's all kicking off in the land of Rkungtunch. And a big thank you to the insane top tier level patron. By the way, if your name's not on the list, I think it's up to date. I think it's right. They still haven't finished processing for whatever reason, because Patreon are very slow these days. They're old, bless them. So if you're not here, please get in touch. It should be 100% right, though, so fingers crossed. Anyway, big thank you to Lucas Alting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Atmosis, Sidini, Tim Bragg, Laurus, Crosis, Vacuous Backers, Josh Lundeen, Tesla, Michael Mullen, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Asuna Kirito, Conspiracy, Jimbo, Orcs Wolf, Lacuna Vasquez, Tom Terry 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, Zazie 7011, Baniel Faust Gray, and Eric B. Thank you all for your support at the Insane Tier Levels on Patreon. Thank you for keeping this channel alive, and thank you for funding Numidium 2.0. And you know who else is funding Numidium 2.0? It's the other patrons. It's Shari, Sidini, Andrew Wilson, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, Icy the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Joran DeVries, Haj Dumar, Arakira, Don, Crazy Pat, Dunk2 and 7, Zet McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Seth All the Swedes, Sadeth, Athero, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lara, People with Ethical Treatment of Animals, and Justin Plock.